Asante, Professor. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I don't have a lot of issues. I can see I was trying myself to hide back there so that I should not be here in the front to avoid one is true, there is a human and animal feed competition. This is a reality. But let me just respond to my sister. It's a high time now, and because Mwigulu is here, the financial institutions are here. It's an important component that our financing model and our business models as investors should be more broader. And with the changes of the competition in the markets, I think if you are developing a feed mill in any sustainable way to make your business resistant to the competition, you must develop an infrastructure or a plan, at least to have an assurance of raw material of at least from your own sources between 20 to 30%. Putting up a facility of 3 billion T shilling, and there is no backward linkages, is a challenge. So I invite you in my office. I'll give you a land so that you can start producing your own maize. And hautolipia, nitakupa bure ardhi. Nitakupa ekari 5,000 bure. Condition yangu ni na mimi nataka ni wa challenge wawekezaji wa Tanzania. Some of the companies, they own big lands in this country, but they don't use it. They acquire land, very fertile land. Maybe they use that land as a mortgage to finance other trading activities. That's one hand. On the other hand is, you want to buy maize from the Ministry of Agriculture, National Food Reserve, or CPB. Come up front before the season, have a contract, forward contract. We sign the contract, we close the price, we close the mode of payment. Challenge tulionayo ya trading culture yetu ya Kitanzania ni kwamba ni ile ya kuvizia kwamba leo bei imeanguka. Serikali the government can aggregate for you, because for you aggregating 20,000 metric tons is cost for you, because you will be paying interest to the bank, you will be carrying out a lot of overheads, and an idle resources in the warehouse is a cost for you. But the government can afford that. Example, now we are aggregating over 20,000 metric tons from Rwandan government. So if you know your plan, that I will need, last year when things were very hard, for the first time in my life since I was in the Ministry of Agriculture last 4 years, I received a letter from Ulega. And Ulega told me, Hussein, I need this number of maize, tonnages of maize. So I told Ulega, my friend, Longido people don't have food. How can I give you a cows? So let's plan ahead. Whoever wants maize for animal feed, njoo sasa, tuingie mkataba sasa kwa ajili ya msimu ujao wa kilimo. I will give you that. We will aggregate for you so that you can get the assured. Number two, and I think she's from Ireland, the component of the environment. Example, yesterday we concluded a deal with a company from Saudi called Salik. We are giving them free land, 5,000 acres to produce alfalfa. But because nami ni mfugaji, I ask them, And then when you produce, where are you taking? We are exporting, you are going to get Forex. I say there is a lot of wafugaji here wants alfalfa. Kwa hiyo we are signing an MOU with them so that 50% of what they will produce remains in the local market and 50% they can export. Let's discuss the real business here. You are all right when you talk about the financing. The government is doing a lot of effort. We are trying to de-risk the agricultural sector by digitalizing farmers' registration. In the agriculture, in the crop side, we started farmers' registration. Now we are profiling a target of 7 million farmers. We are almost 3.5 million farmers. Shida ya takwimu ameisema ndugu yangu wa Sugeko. Hata Mtanzania mwenyewe kusema mimi na eka 5 anaona kwamba hii ni kosa. Hatoi taarifa sahihi. When the subsidy scheme comes, you say, you have registered 2 acres. So you deserve maybe 6 bags. I say, no, I have 10 acres. Kwa nini hukutoa taarifa? Nilijua hii mna mpango wa kukusanya kodi TRA. Kwa hiyo formalization, the informal culture has always been part of our life. But the global dynamics zinatulazimisha kuanza formalization. Mimi mwenyewe mfugaji, mimi ni mteja wa Ulega. Ikitokea FMD nampigia, wase Ulega turuhusu dawa. Na mimi na shida kama wengine wote. Lakini mimi mwenyewe sikuwa formal waziri mwanzo. Sikuwa formal. It's a cultural issue. So with the global changes, human beings are competing with animal on the feed. There is a huge opportunity for people to come, for people to come and start investing. Kwa wafugaji, unapoanza kuwaza kufuga, ni vizuri uanze kujiuliza swali, chakula changu kiko wapi? We should not, na nataka niwaambie, mmemwona yule kijana pale anasema ana bells 4,000. Ziko Pwani. Mimi nafuga nzega. Maana yake ukisema nizinunue zile, nizisafirishe kutoka Pwani mpaka wapi? How much is that? Lakini it's important now sisi wafugaji tulioko. Na let me tell you this. Mkulima wa mahindi ili apate 1.5 au milioni ya ng'ombe anahitaji kuuza tani ngapi? Professor. Yaani ili nipate 1,000,000 nahitaji shilingi ngapi? Nahitaji kilo ngapi za mahindi? Tani nzima. Sijui umenielewa lakini mfuga ng'ombe anaweza akapata 1,000,000 kwa miezi kwa kumfeed vizuri tu. So the return on investment on the livestock sector is higher than crop sector. Ndio ukweli. It's easy to turn around the huku kwenye livestock if the livestock keeper themselves will be ready to do that. Kwa hiyo mimi nataka tu niseme, na Ulega yuko hapa na ndugu kuanzia sasa National Food Reserve Agency na CPB and the Ministry of Agriculture in our broader planning on the agricultural transformation, animal feed has come into our equation. Kwa hiyo we will put that. Yellow maize, nikwambie, all investors waliokuja ministry, who came in the Ministry of Agriculture for yellow maize, they have never been serious investors. Mimi nakuwa honest. They come, yule pale Sugeko. Mzee, wewe umesainishwa na wangapi kulima mahindi ya njano? Wewe tu tukuchu. Sasa ka. Hii ndio shida. Ni hivi, the bottom line for any business person is to maximize profit. The first language they will come with is to tell you your maize is expensive. Expensive compared to who? You cannot come and tell me as a farmer to produce a yellow maize and you buy per kg at 500 shilling. Lakini at the same time, there is a Mwigulu who is giving me a contract to produce maize for human consumption at 1,000 shilling or 800 shilling. Where am I going to take? Where am I going? To Mwigulu. Simple. If you want me to improve my yield per hectare, let's have contract. Let's see what are you supporting me to increase my yield per hectare. What is your responsibility as an investor? Is it a long term or short term? There is no anyone who will invest in producing for you if there is no long term contract. Hawezi kuja ananipa mbegu alafu yeye anakaa pembeni. Sioni ananisaidia kwenye irrigation, sioni ananisaidia kwenye bush clearing, sioni ananisaidia kwenye farm preparation, simuoni popote. Anasubiri nimzalishie nimuuzie kwa shilingi 400. To be honest, mimi nakuwa mkweli, ni waziri wa kilimo. I will not be ready to make my smallholder farmers to be poor. They will produce what pays for them. So if you want to invest in the yellow maize subsector, let's sit down and discuss the real deal. I have land, labor is there, time is there. Okay, you want me to get 4 tons per hectare? Where is the capex? Who is supporting on the infrastructure development? Who is? It's not just saying this is a contract, I'll buy for you. And then, how long is the contract? Kwa hiyo, hivi vitu lazima tuvijadili in 360 dimension. If we really want to turn around, let's invest. We should not think of being traders. That's the issue. On the climate issue, the real problem is financing. Mimi nataka niwaambie, financial institutions are here. Yesterday I was with Ulega, with the people of World Bank and everyone. I asked them a very simple question. How much of the agricultural portfolio under World Bank is allocated to Africa compared to what you allocate on the first world countries and the Asia? What are the costs of the financing to the agricultural sector to us? Now he issue environment, and the Irish lady, she's here. Let me be honest. The world is talking about environment protection, but they are not talking about poverty elevation. Because if I'm a farmer, I work 3 months. After that, I produce 10 bags. I remain idle 8 months. The nearest source of income ni miti yangu hapa. Nitaikata tu. Nitaenda kutengeneza mkaa. Na sisi tutabaki kwenye conferences tunajadili swala la nini? La mazingira. So if we want sustainability on the transformation and putting the equation of environment on the table, let's ask ourselves, where are we going to get the money? Thank you.